Hey guys, today I have a mixing breakdown for you, but it's a bit different. This one is a simple track and the processing is minimal because I wanted to show you that sometimes it's better not to overdo it. Sometimes it's better to keep things simple. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let's get right into it. I know that on a lot of my videos I have tons of processing on vocals, tons of processing on other instruments too. Today I want to showcase a mix that I did for D.Cure. The song is called Old Friends. That's a bit different. This is a mix that I try to keep a minimalistic approach, not use that many plugins, keep the emotion a bit raw. This is more of a hip-hop song with a powerful message. That's why I wanted not to overdo it. The track sounds something like this.
We would follow no trends, party all night with no rest, felt completely hopeless. My old friends, my old friends. Yeah, friends, here, look. Well, my friend stole my yearbook, and then he flipped a Cavalier as he veered off of the road after he had a beer.
I'm using the same template as usual, my 2020 mixing template that's available right now on my website. The session is fairly simple. I have the track out for the beat. We have some drums, some percussion, then we have an 808 and a synth. That's the entire beat. When it comes to vocals, again, just the lead for the hook and the verse, and a double harmony, ad-lib, and a guitar part. Let me show you the mixer, and this is where you'll see that the approach for this one is minimalistic. This is the vocal processing on the lead. This is the vocal processing on some doubles, ad-libs, and a special Vox bus. I'll showcase that in a minute. This is the processing on the buses for the entire track, and then I have some processing done on a couple of the instruments and the guitar part, since this was a real guitar recording. On the Mixbus I'm using just the sides to remove some of the 500 Hz. It was a bit boxy, and I'm using Ozone 4 with the Jason Joshua preset, tweaked a bit. It works nice on this track. I have a video on this specific preset done for Ozone 9. You can check that out. This is how the track sounds without any processing.
Used to hang with dope heads back when I was a broke mess. Not sure where we go next. My old friends, my old friends. We would follow no trends, party all night.
Now I'm engaging the 2-bus processing.
Used to hang with dope heads back when I was a broke mess. Not sure where we go next. My old friends.
So you can hear that this opens up the top end. The vocals are a bit more upfront due to the multiband compression. Now that I've added the 2-bus processing, I will start adding the plugins on the other tracks. Let's start with the vocals, since these are the most important thing. On the hook we have nothing as an insert. We only have the sends, Valhalla vintage verb with a chaotic chamber.
Back when I was a broke mess, not sure where we go next.
Ping pong delay. A delay throw.
Old friends, my old friends.
This is automated, but not on the hook. It's automated on the verse. It's muted actually on the hook. And lastly, another reverb.
Friends, we would follow.
A bit more spacious, a bit more ambient. This is the processing on the hook when it comes to sends. On the verses we have something similar with this rap play as an addition.
Well, my friend stole my yearbook, and then he flipped a Cavalier as he...
My goal with the track was to keep the vocals pretty wet. I wanted the reverb to be noticeable. Now let's move to the lead vocal processing. We have Pro Q3 dealing with the low end and some lower mids.
Driving too fast, shattered glass appeared. Yet they drove me home. I bet you're glad I'm
C4.
driving too fast, shattered glass appeared. Yet they drove me
This is doing the heavy lifting when it comes to compression.
home. I bet you're glad I'm here. My friend thought he was AJ Foyt. Next morning telling my folks sorry to disappoint. I got
And lastly, in the chain, just to glue the vocal a bit together, is the TubeTech CL1B,
friends rolling the joint.
doing just a tiny bit of compression. And this is the vocal processing.
Friends in church reading, you do not anoint my head with oil.
On the vocal bus, I have soot as usual and a de-esser since the vocals were a bit too harsh.
Friends who know Jesus, friends I pray know Jesus, I know I need them. Friends, here, look. Well, my friends.
On this hook bus, we have this harmony
Party all night.
processed with a doubler and a C4.
Party all night.
The hook double goes to the special Vox, this bus, and we have little altar boy
Trains, party all night with no rest.
adding just some high vocals. C4, the same settings, and the doubler.
Trains, party all night with no trains. Party all night with no rest. Trains, party all night with no rest.
On the ad-lib, a similar minimalistic approach. CLA Vocals is doing the heavy lifting. The ad-libs are on the verses.
Disappoint. Joint.
I like using this Simplon from FabFilter to filter stuff out. And last in the chain, a two-way,
Disappoint.
doing a pretty heavy compression on the ad-libs. This is all the vocal processing that I've done in the session. Like I've said, I've tried to keep it to a minimal. When it comes to the beat processing, I have a couple of things that I can show you. The first one on the drums. On the drum bus, this is the drum bus. As you can see, I have no processing except a room verb. This is from Valhalla on the percussion and the claps. What I did on this session is run all that through some hardware. I've used the CREM and I've used some API queuing, I think, plus the limiter. I bounced that down to this single stem. This is how the drums sound processed. And on that stem I have soot. Removing some of that low end and Pro Q3, removing 1K. That's what I did with the drums. On the 808, this is a pretty big 808 BX Digital. I'm using the mono maker because if I bypass this, you will notice that the 808 has some stereo information on it. That was a no-no for me. I made everything below 500 Hz mono. This way I can keep the powerful low end right in the middle, but still have the same texture of the 808. Soot 2 to control some of that low end. The drums and the 808 together sound like this. The main instrument on the track is this synth. This synth goes to the Music 1 bus, and the only processing I did here is Suit. Removing some of the resonant frequency. I liked how the synth sounded, so no need for extra processing. Next up we have this hit. On this hit I have just a room reverb, and it goes out to the same Music 1 bus. The last element of the song is this guitar. This is without any processing. CLA guitars doing the heavy lifting. I spreaded the guitar out with this haze 2. C4 dealing with this particular range. More compression to make it really in your face. And Suit. And in the mix. D.Cure wanted the guitar to be there just to enhance the rhythm. I think it does exactly that. So this is the entire processing done on this track. Simple, but in my opinion pretty effective. You can listen to the track on YouTube, just search Old Friends from D.Cure. You can hear the final master there. Sometimes I really like keeping things simple and having that raw emotion. I really think that works for some tracks, and I believe this is one of those tracks. So this was the mix breakdown for Old Friends from D.Cure. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, hit the like button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Thanks for the support, and see you guys really soon. Cheers.